Twilight Zone. I don't know what to say. It's had a huge influence on me. I never tire of watching it. I never tire of introducing new people to it, and it holds up really well. The writing's good. There's a lot of them, and I'd say that they're like 90% great. So.
I was a big Sopranos fan. I don't know. I like the Nick, Steven Soderbergh's new show. I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of great shows on television, so I'm a fan.
Breaking Bad, of course. I know Breaking Bad and The Wire. It almost sounds like a robot, but they really are like the greatest shows ever. I'm on NBC now, and Friends is like my favorite comedy of all time. I love Girls, which I got to work on last year. I watch The Walking Dead. It's addictive TV. Good Wife is terrific. I know they're a little bit predictable. I watched a little bit of Mad Men, and I know Mr. Weiner is receiving a big award tonight, so that's pretty exciting.
Favorite. I like the real quirky, not your typical sitcoms. I like things like Arrested Development and Veep, The Office. I also like the UK Office. That's probably my favorite out of all comedies. So there you go, more international flair. Yeah.
And then finally,
of all time, Breaking Bad, Sex and the City. I've been rewatching old Sex and the Cities, which I love that show. I love Seinfeld. There's a lot of new shows that I love. I've been loving Sons of Anarchy as they wrap up their last season. And actually, I was live tweeting Sons of Anarchy, and one of the writers, there's this beautiful scene with a trans character, and she said that the writer of this episode, I think it was the episode 9 of this last season, she said that she was watching a speech of mine as she wrote that scene, and I was just so deeply moved by that.
I love Portlandia. I was lucky enough to be in that. I'm a big fan of that. What else do I like? I've got to watch Game of Thrones. I haven't seen it yet. There's too much stuff to watch. What else? I'm just watching Orange is the New Black. I enjoy that as well. Yes.
I grew up on on the Cosby Show, which is a pretty good reference, I think. No, Cheers, and I think Cheers was my favorite, and in the UK, it's definitely Fawlty Towers. That got, that was very big influence on the work that we do.
I loved The X-Files. I loved Lost. But I was a little biased because my husband was on that, but even if he hadn't been on it, that was one of my all-time favorite shows. Currently, I watch anything from Scandal to House of Cards, to and everything in between.
My favorite sitcom of all time? I wish I would have been there when Friends started. I feel like it's something I can understand from afar, but I was too young when really the buzz was all there, but I wish I could have been there back then.
hey Matthew, one time straight ahead here, please. Matthew, one time straight ahead here.
Matthew, I got it. Matthew, right here.
Sardi, straight ahead. Sardi.
There you go. Yeah, right here. I'm here, straight ahead. I'm here, right for this guy. Right in front of you, in front of your chest. There you go.
Winner of the 2014 Scriptwriters Award, Caitlin Friars.
And repeat. Thank you. Guys, cut it out. Trailer park. You're leaning against me. I don't want you on me. You are disgusting. Yes. Stop leaning on me. You were. And then right over here. Everybody over here. Okay, well there you go. No finger, no finger. No finger. Straight ahead, straight ahead. All right. To the left, Beyonce. Yeah. And shuffle. To the left, to the right. Center.